Hold on a second. Hey Kyle, see if that's playing. Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Trent Austin from Austin Custom Brass. We have a super cool thing to show you. Hopefully you can see me. I'm going to wait a few seconds for people to join. Anything yet, Kyle? Huh? Kyle says it looks good, so hello everybody. And he just posted. Cool. So we have in our Schagerl room, we just got from the NAMM show, we just purchased a bunch of instruments from them. You can see all of these horns we've purchased. We actually purchased a few more, but they've already sold. So now's the time, if you've been waiting to join the club, to actually sign up and let me turn up the brightness a little bit. So, what you got? Well, we've got a lot of stuff. What are you looking for? But primarily, what we have is things like the Raven. So if you've seen the Raven, I have a nice video on YouTube of the Raven, and it's a beautiful horn. This one's in antique finish with gold trim. Beautiful. I don't know if you can see those buttons. So that's the Raven, and I'm going to play a lot of these rotary instruments with a different mouthpiece than my normal mouthpiece because they tend to work a little bit better. So this is a Schagerl Arrivals SG2, which is based on a Breselmeier G2. Tuning slide out, it's a little sharp, sorry. So that's the Raven. You always have to do that after you say it. If you have comments about these horns, let me know. Some of these horns we haven't even listed yet, so you have to stay tuned to the shop page. As we'll list them in the next, I would say, 3 or 4 days. But that is just a beautiful horn. You can see the Raven right there. So that's probably the flagship, other than this guy, which is super cool. And I think this was one of the big hits at the NAMM show in Anaheim a few weeks ago. This is the Spider. Check out that wrap. It's pretty cool, right? And check out how the valves are ported like the Raven as well, but it still has the short lead pipe. Very, very fun, very cool, super ergonomic in your hand. You have to, change your left hand position, obviously, otherwise you're gonna get crushed by the rotors. But this is an awesome horn. So I tend to hold it just down a little bit further and maybe rest my hand like right there. The thing about these upright rotary horns, they're so fast to actuate. Just super fast. You can see that, right? If you have any comments, post them here. I'm not sure I'll be able to answer a lot of your technical questions about these horns because I'm still learning about them, to be honest. But that is the Spider. So that's the Schagerl Spider. And also, this is in that matte with the polished inside. And beautiful, beautiful buttons. I don't know if you can see those. Let's see. Yeah, you can see those. Cool. Yeah, these are all, if anybody was at the NAMM show in Anaheim, you played this horn, and it is amazing. Absolutely amazing. To be outdone, and the third of these horns in that finish is the Gong Shan, Schagerl Gong Shan. I will again play it with the rotary mouthpiece because Like I said, these mouthpieces seem to work a little bit better because of the taper and the backbore matching. Very easy to play. This one is the light model. We had a heavy model, but it's already sold. So that's getting shipped out probably tomorrow to the happy customer. So, if you have questions about the horns, please share them on the comments here. Also, this has beautiful buttons. Yeah, you can see those if you look down. These are all handmade buttons. And of course, each one of the Schagerl Meister series of horns are completely handmade. So the horns that are hanging up here, these are all Schagerls as well. These are the Academica models. Mostly there's also a fair amount of James Morrison models. And look what, I won't play it because you do not want to hear me play it. Look at this thing. I got a trombone. So, very nice, smooth. It's the James Morrison trombone. You know, if you ever seen James, he likes to play trumpet and he trades by using the trigger. He's amazing. But this one is a 525 bore, I do believe. I have to look on that. So we have our first Schagerl trombone in stock, which we're super excited about. I'll have Dr. Chris White do a video demo of that horn probably on Thursday, maybe Friday. I'm not exactly sure what days will be for that, but it's great. So let's see. So we have some of the Academica horns. For instance, this horn is the Academica C trumpet. It is really sweet. This is the 620 and it plays great. Thanks, Troy, for your comment, man. I haven't oiled the valves. So these horns, literally, we pulled them out of their shipping cartons about an hour ago. So I'm just going to play this open because if I play the valves, I get in trouble because I forgot to oil them. Very nice and in tune. The E flat is maybe a tiny smidge low, but if you really, this is, I can't remember the price on this. It's somewhere in the $1,500 range, or even maybe a little less. This is the 620 CS. It's very, very great. But if you were looking for like a little bit higher quality, or in this case a lot higher quality, we also have the Schagerl C trumpet. This is their top of the line piston valve C trumpet. This is completely handmade, and it is ridiculous. Check this out. Now, I'm not a classical trumpet player, but it's so easy to play. Jazz on C trumpet, but very beautiful trumpet. How's the volume out there? We've got new software, so hopefully the volume's not too crazy. But that's the Schagerl C trumpet. This is a really great trumpet. And if you're looking for a super, super great trumpet, that's one of the best C trumpets we have in the shop. So, there's lots of stuff. But jazz on C trumpet. You know, actually, I used to play this piece. I used to play a Piazzolla piece. that I would do back in the day when I was young and I still had hair. I would do a half recital of classical music, things like Giulio Concertino and an Esco Legend and things like that. And then I would transition to playing jazz with this piece, which is Cafe 1930 from Piazzolla. So it would do all these little fancy flourishy things, but then it would go to a major section, and I would then open up for a jam, and I would actually improvise on C trumpet, where it goes to. I haven't played this probably in like 10 years, so. But anyways, this is the Schagerl Charas C trumpet, or Charas. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Andrew, man, thanks, man. And you got to come check out some horns. We had 2 Berlin C trumpets, but they're both sold already. That's the nature of having the Berlin C trumpet. It is such a good trumpet, but you're all set with your Weimann. Let's see. There's so much. And this is a beautiful horn. This is James Morrison Meister series. Now, the James Morrison line, they have the I don't want to say Bass Pro, but it's a professional model trumpet, the JM1 or the JM2, and we've done videos on those as well. But they also make the Meister series, and I had a Meister silver plated in, but that just sold. But this is a gold plated Meister, and it is just gorgeous. The gold plate of Schagerl is so good. Let me I don't know if you can see it on the video, but it's just perfect. And the Morrison trumpet is awesome. So I'm going to play this with my normal mouthpiece and maybe play it with a little bit shallower mouthpiece as well. Oh, did I lose everybody? No, I'm still here. So again, if you have comments, put them up. I've got new software, so I'm still getting into the hang of this. So this is the James Morrison Meister in gold plate. And that is, this has a gold brass bell, by the way, as well. So again, polished gold plate, James Morrison Meister series. Very beautiful. Very nice. Let's see if I'm missing any comments. So, Mark Nelson, thank you. You bought a Berlin from us. Thank you. We appreciate it, brother. So hopefully it's going well with that horn. Those are amazing trumpets. And then if you put a smaller mouthpiece in, that mouthpiece I'm playing is about a 2C, but this is my smaller mouthpiece. I'm going to back up a little bit further because it's going to get a little raucous. So, did I get a new microphone? No, but I've got new software that helps my microphone, and I have this is actually my good microphone setup yet, but we're getting used to this new software that allows me to be a little bit more interactive, and I can actually do things like, oh, well, geez, I'm going to just turn that off, oh, turn that back on, but if I wanted to add pictures of the horns, I'll get a little bit more video chops on it, but that again is the Morrison Meister in gold plate. Very beautiful horn. We have one other horn from Schagerl from this recent shipment in gold plate, and this is, I actually haven't played this, so this will be the first time I get to play this horn for y'all. This is the Roman Empire for Roman of nozzle brass. Now, you'll see some tape on this horn. You see how there's a little tape? This is just protecting it so it doesn't get scratched. It's just tape. You take it right off. So that's in gold plate. This is another horn for nozzle brass. I played the Gong Shan earlier for Tomas. And by the way, nozzle brass is in America right now. They're playing up in Boston and New Maine. And if you can get there any way possible, they are simply the best concert you'll ever see. And that is 100% guaranteed. The most entertaining, fun, virtuosic, scary, almost makes you want to sell your instruments. Great concert. So please, be sure to say hi. If you see the nozzle guys, send them my regards. I'm going to miss them this trip because now I'm in the Midwest. I really wanted to make it, but next week we have a big trade show in Texas, and the timing wasn't going to work. So this is the Roman Empire. This is also gold plate, and you can see it has a twin tube lead pipe, and it's a sleeved lead pipe, and it's also reverse tuning. So it's very cool. Cool bracing, extra bracing around. You can see that bracing right there, right? Yeah, it's cool. And it's a little heavier than a standard horn. It's definitely heavier than the Morrison I just played. So here's a clip with my my MV3CS. Ooh, that sounds nice. This is the first time I've ever played this horn, so I just want to. You get to be like a guinea pig for it. Very fun, and the twin tube keeps the attacks very crisp. So let's play something. Very good horn, very, very, very fine. Of course, all the Meister series, they are a little bit pricier than the Academica line. They're all handmade, and this one's gold plate, so it's not inexpensive. You'll have to stay tuned to our shop listings to see the prices as they come available. We have a lot of work to do on these instruments, of course, listing them, polishing them, cleaning them, and then getting them up. But that is the Roman Empire. Check that out. Super excited to have that. And there's two other great piston valve B flats. A lot of people, there's many other piston valve B flats, I should say, but this one, and I can't pronounce it. I'm so I can't watch and listen to you too. What does that mean? I don't understand, Dave. So if you can elaborate. But oh yeah, okay. I understand what that means. Trust me, I own a shop, and owning the shop gets wicked expensive. You're great with your A9. Keep it just the way it is. You can have visitation rights when you come and hang and have some barbecue with us at the shop. This is, I cannot pronounce this. I'm so sorry. The Aglia. I don't know. I'm a trumpet player and I have no hair. So this is what I found. This is one of the best B flat trumpets I played at the NAMM show this year. Adams had an A2 that was ridiculous. Edwards had the X13, which I love. I've always loved that trumpet. I didn't get a chance to go over to Yamaha and play the new shoe trumpet. I really wanted to, but we were just so busy. And I really love the Anniversary 43 trumpet. I love that trumpet from Bach. I think that's maybe the horns that I really, really enjoyed. This was my favorite. This is a large bore horn. Also, it's got a twin tube setup like the Roman Empire. So, and it does have twin tube and reversed. This one's in silver plate. It's got very unique bracing and coupled bracing on the bell, which I haven't seen in any other maker. I don't know if you can actually see that. Can you see that right here? See how there's a sleeve on the bell? So I think that keeps the horn focused very well. This one's, like I said, it's a large bore. I haven't got my calipers out. I don't know if it's 465 or 464. I think it's 464, but in a U.S. matter. So here you go. This is, I'll just point it. I'll show it to you. So see if I can get it a little closer. It's that. I cannot pronounce it. I'm sorry. And if Carl, you're watching, I'm sorry. Very fun. All these trumpets are so much fun to play, and it's, you know, that's the best, maybe the best part of owning my trumpet shop is the fact that I get to be a kid in a candy store, and you get to see all this great stuff. Now the price tag that I had to pay, of course, you know, you pay for quality. You always pay for quality, and this one is superb quality. So this is the large bore kind of vibe of this. They make a medium large as well. Let's actually play something a little bit stronger on it. Let's play a little TOP. Fun. It's a big horn though. This one is large, so I don't know if I would actually use it for something like that, but I would definitely use it for a jazz gig. Fun. So that's going to be up on the web store in a day or two, hopefully a day. But there's a medium large. That's the large bore version in that same style. This is the Penelope, and this has got it's a little lighter. It doesn't have the thick sleeve. It also has smaller couplings. I will just say it. Smaller brace couplings here. It also is a medium large versus a large bore. Same reverse lead pipe setup though. I'll give you, let's see, what was I playing? I'll play Nostalgia on this horn. Super fun. So this is the Penelope. Very nice. It's got some good crispness to it. Very nice. So if you want a great, I mean, we have tons of great trumpets. This is just the Schagerl room. Wait till you see the Adams room in a couple weeks after TMVA when it's going to be full of horns again. So if you're looking for a horn, now's the time. Hey, that sounds like a tune. We do also have the Berlin Piccolo trumpet. This is a Schagerl Berlin Piccolo trumpet. It's a 4-valve rotary valve, and it does have a nice tuning trigger. Check that out. It tunes on your left hand, and requires a trumpet receiver. So I do believe this is an A, and I don't play piccolo much these days, but let me give you a little bit on that. If you guys have some comments or questions about the horns, you could share them. I might not be able to answer them because things are so new to our shop, but I was just so excited to get these horns and check them out, and I wanted to play them for y'all. So Very nice. Jared Beasley, how you doing, brother? This is the Schagerl Berlin Piccolo trumpet. So we actually have one in stock for sale. I had one before that I actually bought at the factory, but I had a friend who unfortunately had his horn stolen, and he begged me to sell it to him, so I did. But we have this one, and this one will be listed for sale maybe a day or two. All of this stuff can be yours. No, all of this stuff will be listed within a day or two, maybe 3 at the max. We got a lot of work ahead of us, but that's okay. Couple things that you haven't heard. We have the James Morrison Flugelhorn. So this is cool. It's a piston valve flugelhorn. I love the wrap of this. It's very reminiscent of the early Con 22As, except for it doesn't have a downward lead pipe. It's a straight like a through lead pipe. It's a small bore instrument. So you're not getting, some of the flugels these days are getting larger bore. This is small. I think it's 0.409, but don't quote me on that. Takes a large standard taper, like a Yamaha or an Adams or Con Vintage 1 taper. So it fits very nicely. This is the James Morrison Flugelhorn. I think that looks like, at least in my eyes, a red brass bell, and it's got a nice small wrap to it from top to bottom. It feels very compact in the hand. It's nice. So let's check it out. Again, I haven't played a note on this one either. That's the James Morrison Meister Flugelhorn. So we now have in stock, we have the Morrison Meister trumpet. That one's in gold plate. We have the Raven. We always got to do that. We have the Raven in this matte finish. We also have the Morrison trombone. We have all of the Morrison JM1, JM2, JM1X. Those are all in stock. So if you are actually looking to buy a Morrison trumpet, now's the time to get one here at ACB. All right, sales pitch done. But I saved the best for last. This is my favorite horn. Oh, I played the Spider. No, I did. That's right. This is the Killer Queen Flugelhorn. So it's basically like a Gong Shan style flugel. So a rotary valve, top action rotor, big flared bell. Look how big that flare of that bell is. Again, takes the standard flugelhorn taper, the rotary valves. Just this sound. Woo! It won't convey on this microphone, I don't believe, but man, this is great. Very nice and very clean and in tune. So if I wanted to play, I just gotta get rid of some of this water. If I wanted to play. That's the Killer Queen. That concludes the brief, all too brief tour of the new arrivals from, and I even missed a bunch, like I didn't do the Las Vegas, I didn't do some of the Academica ones that we also got, but there's a ton of stuff, so please reach out to us, info@austincustombrass.com, call us 816-410-0008, 781-944-6247. So, Thanks again, everybody, for your great support of Austin Custom Brass. Hope you're doing well. Next week, I'm exhibiting with Adams at the Texas Music Educators Conference in San Antonio. Be sure to come and hang out because we're going to have 60, 70 Adams horns. It's ridiculous how many Adams instruments we'll have for sale at the show. So check it out. Thanks again for your great support of ACB. Y'all have a great day. Cheers.